Hey guys, Jeeps here, and welcome back to the Guild Wars 2 Beta Weekend event. This is actually the final Beta Weekend event, and as you can see, they have finally added the Asura and the Sylvari to the beta, which means we've got to take a look at what they look like when you're putting them together. Because that's important. That is important. We have not been able to see these races up close until now, and I feel we have to do them due justice. So first of all, because I personally have to, we're starting with the Sylvari, because they're the elf equivalent, even if they are crazy plant people. Why? Because I'm a total elfophile, and is that a word? That's a word now, and I'm unashamed of that. So next, we'll start with male. We will show the basis for both. A lot of things will be the same between the two, but you can get a look at the hair options and stuff like that. So we'll go into the male. You can pick your classes. As said previously, every race can be any class in Guild Wars 2. I'm pretty sure I said that in the last video we did in the last Beta Weekend event. So let's go ahead and whatever. We'll pick a ranger. Why not? Rangers are cool. Go next, and now we get into our character creation. As you can see, they're a relatively tall race. Probably not the tallest, but they're pretty big. They can get pretty tall. You get that. Now you can get physique. Now this is obviously your... well, it's your physique. Why am I even trying to explain what that is? It's your bod, it's your build, it's how big or small you are. You can be pretty super skinny as a Sylvari. I mean, look at that. I guess you are a plant, so that's not really a surprise. Now, notably, and we're gonna have to, you're about to get a face full of Sylvari underwear, so I apologize for that. Hide armor, there you go. So you can see there are actually two different skin textures you can select from here. That is definitely worth noting. They are the same model, as best as I can tell, but you can kind of get, this one's a bit more, I guess, tree-like, and this one's a lot more leafy. So we'll go with you. We got kind of the crazy spine thing going on. That is handy if you're Sylvari. Your underwear is built into your body. Anything else now? And we get some different skin patterns we can go with, just to liven things up. That one's pretty cool, actually. I think we'll take that. Now, head options. This is where some of the cool stuff happens. Now, as you can clearly see, the hairstyles for Sylvari tend to be more plant life. They tend to be lots of leaves, and I think they've done a very, very cool job with actually just pulling that off. It looks very, very cool. A little weird, but in kind of a good way. You've got a ton of different options for hair colors here. I don't remember if this was more than the other races, but I would not be surprised. I do not remember other races being able to do quite so many options. Ooh, that actually looks pretty good. One over. There we go. We'll take you. Now, something crucially important while we're on this screen is I'm going to show you the single best hairstyle. Now, I mean, we'll cycle through a few of them. You got these kind of more tree-like ones, your more hairstyle-like leaf ones. You know, got some more woodeny ones. Very crazy, almost reptilian-looking one there. Got this, but you all see which one I'm going to eventually here, don't you? Don't you, my friends? That's right. Mushroom head. Oh yeah, that's a band, isn't it? Well, this one's still the mushroom head. This is the toadstool. This is the guy from Mario. What a badass. We'll come back to that, though, because I have to show you the ear options. While we're here, we can just switch. We're going to skip skin and faces for a minute. Ear options, you get these very weird, kind of woodeny, floral, look at these little flower buds, protuberances from the side of your face. And that's it. I guess not really have to have much in the way of ears because they're plants! Ah, now, we gotta grab the mushroom head again. This is important. It is critically important that we have the mushroom head. No, not that one. Now we get faces. I honestly really like this one. That one's a little creepy, but kind of cool. But they have plenty of face options. This game has a pretty nice character creator. Plus, you can also make somewhat Asian old man stereotype face with the little, the Fu Manchu whiskery thing that's going on there. That's pretty great! Now he's purple. This is also where you select your skin color. You have so many options as a Sylvari. So many. Look at those. Look how many. Now our toadstool again. Worth it. In fact, we're going to go back up here. Can we make these spots more reddish? Yes, but it will take more work than I care to put in. Now you get your usual set of sliders. These are all what you would think, you know, eyes, nose, all this good stuff. Nothing fancy here. And then, of course, you can dye your armor. So, nothing too out of the ordinary there. Now, let's hop over to the female options real quick. They're pretty similar, but I can at least show you some of the hairstyle options. Alright, now, so with the female, they're still relatively decent size. They're shorter than the males, but not by a lot. Physique, they can be pretty big, pretty small, but, well, not really pretty big, actually. So they're pretty small except for one option, which is very She-Hulk. We'll go with that. Or do we want this texture? We'll go with that texture this time. And then skin pattern. Ready for some inbuilt Sylvari bikini? Of course you are. Look at that. Now we've got, you know, again, different skin patterns. Put the armor back on. Now, head options. We have a bunch more hair options, as always. So we got bald. We got some more woody ones, much like that. This one's really cool because it has cattails in it, and cattails are cool as hell. Again, more leafy ones, but... Ooh, that one's pretty cool. Most importantly, females also have access to the mushroom head, making this the superior species in the game. This one is also super creepy, and I love it. We'll do something other than mushroom head for you. Now, everything else, ears and stuff like that, appear to be the same options. They might have... Do they have less? No, I think it is just they have the same options for ears. And then, sliders, again, same. And your armor dies. So nothing too new there. Now, one last thing. We should go through the story creation project just to see what we've got. Now, as a ranger, you get to pick what your starting pet is. We're going to go with a... We're going to go with a Fernhound, because that's awesome. Now, usual things. Charm, Dignity, or Ferocity is the same for every race, but we'll soon get to some Sylvari-specific ones. Now, you get to pick... Were you dreaming of the White Stag, the Green Knight, or Shield of the Moon? We were definitely dreaming of the Green Knight, who is based on the Green Knight of Legend, I am assuming. The name, I mean, it's referencing to the Green Knight, kind of. No matter what you do, what else is that a reference to? So yeah, we'll go with Green Knight. That's cool. This will be like the legions for Char and stuff like that. Then, what is the most important of Ventari's teachings? Act with wisdom, but act. All things have a right to grow, and where life goes, so too should you. I'm a big fan of act with wisdom, but act, because that's awesome sounding. So we're taking that. And then the pale tree awakened me during the, you could pick dawn, noon, dusk, or night. This is just when you were born from the pale tree, so sure, we'll go with dusk. Why not? And then, of course, you pick your name, and you are good to go. So that is it for the Sylvari character creation. As always, like, subscribe, thumbs up, share the video with your friends. I've been Jeeps. Talk to you guys later.